shifting, because not necessarily primary healthcare worldwide has been provided by the qualified MBBS doctors. Yet, our policies, our regulations do not permit us to use semi-qualified Irish doctors, and ultimately when you go to the PHCs, who do you see? It's the nurse who takes care of you. 80% of the work is actually done by the senior nurses. The doctor comes when there is something which is very serious. Now, so these are the issues that actually make the life a little more difficult. Then you have things like, there are lots of these new innovations coming, the low-cost devices. If you look at the diagnostics, people have to travel 50 kilometers, 20 kilometers, 100 kilometers to go for a test. The travel itself would cost about 500 bucks. And that is almost a week's income for a rural family. If you look at the medicines, the recent study I was going through, on an average in Bihar, UP kind of states, the EAG states, about it's only one third of the CHCs, which is the community health centers, actually have the EML, the essential medical medicines available. Imagine, 2/3 of them do not have that. So what are we talking about? Even if I come to the center, even if the doctor is there, the medicine is not there. So my problem will not be taken care of. Now, these are not the simple problems. Again, the poor infrastructure definitely creates a problem, but there are other logistical issues that need to be addressed also. There are bigger issues, health-seeking behavior. If I learn something and then I have to go and change my behavior, it's a huge process. It's a huge problem because I have to go and queue up in the PHC. I have to spend so many hours. I will lose my wages. I will lose my income. So should I do it or should I not do it? Let me fall sick. Let me about to die that time. Let me go. So that's better solution. These are very practical issues, and this is where starts the challenges. How do we address now? Digital and IT have come in a big way, being an enabler to many of these problems. The telemedicine have been tried in this country for many years, starting from ISRO, who empowered about 5,000 centers in Rajasthan, and it was one of the best systems which were put in. It was working. There's a lot of investment, but two things were missing. Not many patients were coming, and number two was that there were not many doctors sitting on the other side to provide the telemedicine or the teleconsultation. The IT department did a fantastic job. ISRO did a fantastic job. But the two things, mobilization of the patients and the provider to take care of that, was not handled. So now if you go back to Rajasthan or even UP, you talk about telemedicine, you will only hear negative words. You'll say, don't talk about telemedicine, that doesn't work. But look at the private sector options. There is World Health Partners in Bihar. It's almost 1 million teleconsultations which have been done in the last 5 years. It's working very well. The remotest part of Bihar has been connected through the Sky chain, and it's working. So it works. You have to make it work, and that's really the more good experience we create with this digital and the IT. I think that works. The one other point I would like to mention is this: the monitoring in a country like us is very critical. Ashas, they are very good. They have to do a lot of stuff. But what happens is these Asha workers, the ANMs, they need supervision, they need guidance on a regular basis. In a large, vast country like us, it becomes very costly to design any kind of manual monitoring and supervision system. And this is where, again, the mHealth and the digitization really helps, because they get real-time sort of inputs. Finally, madam, I can't agree more with you that integration. I've seen Ashas now walking with 6 cell phones, with 6 different apps, and then 2 tablets also. No, that's not the way. I mean, she's supposed to do her work, so it has to be integrated. It has to go through one particular ways of providing those solutions, and that is what is very critical. Everybody's coming with one solution and dumping on the Ashas and the ANMs and the health system. That's not going to solve the problem. We have to come together on one platform and address this. Thank you.
Thanks, Soumitro. Very comprehensive. I'm sure all of you know that there are 2 million Asha workers in the country, which is the frontline workers.